outside when this man's coming through.
I like it.
That's all you can do. Really, no stopping him when he gets that angle.
James, the pass to Irving. No good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And here comes Wade. Lets it go from 11. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Wade. East All-Stars on defense. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Irving. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it. A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Irving double team. It's LeBron with the drive. Offensive rebound. Jefferson. Kicks it out to James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. LeBron's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Durant kicks to Curry. And he drops that one in.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Snatched up.
Now, that's great technique. They're shielding his man off and keeping him off the glass.
And Davis gets it to go. The East All-Stars on offense. They trail by 3. Got a piece of it. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Harden with it. Wade picks him up. Got that bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 5.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
To stop the run. And it's Jefferson laying it in.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Now Irving, following Durant's three-point attempt. Knocks it loose. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. That's good. He has 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And the shot is good. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. He's off on the first.
At the line for the East All-Stars, Kyrie Irving.
That one is no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Duncan with the screen for Durant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. West All-Stars out in front. They're up by 11. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars, what do you think?
How about the shooting so far? It's been a clinic out there. They are lighting it up and really creating open looks for each other.
Well, Steve, there hasn't been much resistance and when they've been on the offensive end, so they've taken advantage of it.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second. Irving is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's LeBron James. And it's Love in at the 4 slot. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
And he consider him a genius-level coach. Doris, thanks. We'll see how he does. And Durant, here we go. And that one is hammered home.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Here's Irving. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Davis with a screen on James. It's Durant with the drive. He took good advantage of that screen. Durant's got 17. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
From the top of the key, Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Duncan dishes to Harden. Davis setting the pick for Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant!
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Irving kicks to Love. He feeds it to Jefferson. Outside Irving. And the shot is good. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Durant wide open. He fires from beyond the arc and then some.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for Al Jefferson.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Yeah, well, 10 of their last 12 points have come off of assists.
Now Irving after the missed 3 from Tim Duncan. Irving passes to Jefferson. And a wide open look for James. Misses the 3.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Durant kicks to Harden. Clock at 6. Durant dishes to Harden. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. Good on the shot.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Duncan misses. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen thus far, I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Here's Jefferson, and he slams it one-handed.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Durant drawing the double team. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
He really didn't give the official any choice, Kevin. Way too much body-to-body contact there, and Tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he didn't get hit with a flagrant 2 foul, which would be an ejection.
Yeah, he would have been out of the game if he had, and the league is doing everything it can to protect its players. And you know, Steve, I think the officials have a really good understanding here of when to issue those unnecessary contact calls. Irving for 3, and that one's good. Irving's got 13.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. West All-Stars lead by 17. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Every chance he got, he went into the paint and threw it down hard. I mean, zero defense being played against him.
Nada. He has had way too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterizing time.
Anthony Davis is out there with Duncan. Then it's Harden. Then it's Curry. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Here's Curry. Durant with it. Wade picks him up. The 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
There's the bucket. Good.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today. Pound that thing inside.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
It's stolen by Duncan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen.
You know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks. And the dunk by LeBron.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And here are the East All-Stars now. 19-point game. Irving passes to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 13 points for LeBron.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
That one from long range. And it's 29 points for Kevin Durant.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the 3-point line, I mean, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Irving drives in, and James throws it down.
Assisted by